So a client tells you that after your session, they feel very anxious and a lot of new fears are coming up. But you're thinking, wow, the session actually went very, very well. But afterwards, a client is feeling all of these post symptoms that are negative, right? What are we doing? Did we do something wrong? Did we fuck things up? I'm going to answer this question, and you're actually going to like this answer. And so most people think that anything negative that happens in the session, after the session and even during the session is like, no go, we are not going to do this. I'm not going to exhaust my clients. I'm not going to make my clients cry too much. I'm not going to have my clients deal with any fears or any anxiety. It's all going to be sunshine, rainbows, and unicorns, and everyone high-fiving after the session. Here's where we get to take a pause here, because in reality, is that real life? Is it real life to have sunshines and rainbows all the time? One might argue that the reason why we are stuck the way we are is because we have expectations as to how life should look like and be like, and have it all be perfect as sunshine and rainbows all the time. So we avoid the things that are difficult. We avoid problems. We avoid things that can temporarily maybe set us back because we're trying something new, because we have this expectation that everything always has to go right. And we do this inside our hypnosis sessions, consciously or unconsciously as well. And so this is very common. I can see a lot of hypnotherapists talking about, oh my God, you felt fear after your session. It shouldn't be that way. Your hypnotherapist sucked. They should not have done that to you. You should all be feeling relaxed and good. But really, I would argue that having that mindset as a hypnotherapist is absolutely worse, because again, of that very thing that as humans we avoid shit that is hard, right? And really, when we start looking at ourselves in the mirror and taking responsibility for the mistakes that we've made, the mistakes that we continue to make, that is where real growth happens. That is where our resiliency pops up, so that the next stressful thing is not going to be as stressful, because we have overcome the more stressful thing and built up resilience for it. That's why we work out, right? And so when a client reports that they have fear, they have anxiety afterwards, it's very difficult to actually know 100% what that client is, because, we were not in the session. But if you can ask yourself, you're having that client and you looked and you went, okay, everything seemed like it went well in the session. It looks like the breakthrough happened. You tested your client and they passed the test after your session, and they're feeling all of this. Inside our ACH sessions and trainings, we have a very thorough processing chat with our clients, because we know that it is common for things to get worse before it gets better. And having our clients know that, and no, we are not suggesting, we are simply letting the clients know that some clients will feel worse. Personally, I have had clients that did not feel worse, that they actually just got better. Whereas I've had clients who just went really, 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 really low, and they needed a lot of, coaching and encouragement during that. But afterwards, everything got better. So that is, something that you want to look into in your sessions. As humans, we are highly resilient and adaptable, and we know this. But why are we treating our clients like they're a fine piece of china that, just one poke and then they'll break? No, it is actually in our testing process in ACH, we do things completely differently. We actually test the resilience of our clients, and we really, really, really challenge them, so that when real life challenges them, because it's not if life challenges them, it's when life challenges them, that because we tested their resiliency within their sessions, they go out in the real world and they can deal with it. That's just kind of like training, right? We go into the gym and we want to squat, right? Because we do things around the house. We want to have firm backs, and we want to be able to like lift things. Or if you have children, you want to be able to lift your kids. That's why you go to the gym. That's why you run most likely, so that you can enjoy things like sports. You can enjoy things like, playing around with your kids. You're training yourself by doing these uncomfortable things at the moment, so that when a bigger stressor outside of life comes up, you're able to deal with it. And this is what we do. This is what we need to do inside our hypnosis sessions. It's not just about relaxation. And I would definitely argue, and a lot of nervous system experts actually say this, where a relaxed nervous system is actually not a regulated nervous system. A nervous system who is resilient and adaptive is what a regulated nervous system is. We cannot just rely on relaxation, because that is not real life. We know it's 2024, right? It's turned 2024, and we're just being bombarded with all the stressors. So instead of running away from these stressors, we want to become adaptive. And I know that this is not for everybody, right? This approach is not for everybody, but approach is the best for the clients who you're going to get that are going to be motivated. Clients who just want to play the victim mentality is not going to want to be approached this way. So if you want to attract motivated clients, then definitely test the shit out of them. And the ACH method is going to be really best for motivated clients. And number two, we're making ourselves better humans by being more resilient, right? Just, putting band-aids and treating ourselves kind of like as fine china is not helpful for us at all. So we get to experience this. This is a long-winded answer to that question of, yes, it is definitely normal to feel this way, and this is a good thing. So I hope that this got you thinking and it made a lot of sense. And if you have any questions at all, let me know. Otherwise, let us make a big impact, one conversation at a time.